Welcome to the Live and Michael Cross Show. I am Michael Cross. We have a very special program for you tonight. But before we get into it, let's start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about my day. Went into the office today at 8 o'clock and worked on my inventions. Pretty much what I did today. Broke up the day by going out, just driving around. I bought something from a store, convenience store. I don't want to say what it is because I don't want to get in trouble with the Twitch gods. Because well, it was a Powerball ticket, but I think I should be all right. Not promoting it or anything. Yeah, came back. Got a comment. Yo, real talk. PeakPY.com changed my stream for real. Prime Diaz. Taking under consideration. But the real epiphany today was when I was laying in bed, resting up for the Live and Michael Cross show. Realized I'm not done inventing things. Electromagnets are just the beginning. I have many more inventions up my sleeve, people. I'm not done inventing things, not by a long shot. I predict I will invent teleportation and time travel. Learned about tesseracts when I was a kid. That's like you have a string and you put it together. One end of the string represents one place in space, and the other string represents another place in space. Put the strings together, and you have teleportation. And that interests me. You have to alter the space-time continuum, the fabric of space and time to do that. Something that was interesting me was TARDISes from Doctor Who. He has a little phone booth, one of those phone booths that you go into, make a call. That's his whole spaceship. It's huge in there. It's like thousands of feet in there. In a little phone booth. I swear I can do something like that. I'm smart enough to do it. You want to know why? Because I made wisdom my top priority. Yes, intelligence is not what is needed to solve the world's problems. It is wisdom. See, if you try to be as wise as possible, you'll be able to figure out anything, certainly anything that you need. I'm living proof of that. Sure, I'm still living at home and I'm penniless right now, but I'm making up for lost time. I have a lot of inventions up my sleeve. I have ideas for business, entertainment, even sports. So I'm telling you, wisdom is where it's at. All right. So today's my late grandmother's birthday. She would have been, I don't know how, she was born in 1927, so she would have been 99 today. Yesterday was my mother's birthday. The 6th was my father's birthday, rest in peace, and a week later was my birthday on Friday the 13th. Yeah, a bunch of February babies. My nieces and sister wished me happy birthday, gave me a little birthday present. That was nice. Yep, life is good. Peak my three-piece suit. Wear a three-piece suit every day, Sunday through Saturday. I feel the most comfortable in a three-piece suit. That's just my personality. I'm still down to earth, still a normal person. Wherever you are, you're my brother, you're my sister. I'll talk to you. Be cool. Try to help you out if I can. Went out like this today. This was my whole outfit for today. My 19th century cane, Victorian era cane. And I got a good compliment when I went to the convenience store. The cashier tells me, everybody here thinks you're so cool. Little girl tells me that. Said thank you. Yeah, that was nice. Get compliments like that all the time. Yeah, get you. You need to dress up more often. I'm telling you, make you feel good. Put you in the right frame of mind, an adult frame of mind. If you're a man, wear a suit. It doesn't have to be a three-piece suit. I'll take a two-piece suit with a tie. Don't forget that hat though. Bring hats back. They say hats went out of style when Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, when he came into office, because every president before him wore a hat. He's the first one that didn't wear one. Bad idea. I'm bringing hats back. Hats are a good idea. Stop wearing hats were functional back in the day, so you didn't get rained on and stuff. But with the when people were walking around all the time, after they invented cars, people stopped walking and riding horses so much. Hats weren't as important, so they got rid of them. Step in the wrong direction, people, folks. Hats are awesome. Uh, they're useful for more than just protecting your head from the rain. So yeah, having a good time, hanging out. Oh, if you're a woman, you should wear a dress, not a skirt. A dress, midi length, preferably, and a hat. You also wear jewelry, like a necklace and earrings and bracelets and rings, and flats. No heels. Can't run in heels. What if you have to run away from something? A threat. Wear flats, yeah. Yeah. Just enjoying life and rocking out, putting on the live and Michael Cross show for you and keep getting more entertaining as I put on this show. The more I'm in front of the camera, the more entertaining I get. So follow to see what I do next. I guarantee this will be your favorite show on television. We're calling this television. It's like modern television through the internet. Switch. Uh, what's going on? I was gonna put something there. Put something on the whiteboard that I wanted to talk about. I can't remember what it was. Anything current events going on? What did I read in the news today? Anything? Anything going on in the news? It's tax season. April 15th is the deadline, as it is every year. Gotta pay your taxes pretty soon, a couple months. Anything going on? Anything really? Guess I can play a song. Let's start off with a scale. This keyboard, I've noticed this keyboard doesn't sound nearly as good as the one in the office. Hopefully, I'll get my Genos to soon. That's Yamaha Genos, best keyboard in the world. I need it for my work too. I deserve one. classical music. How many viewers we up to? One, dang. Let's have one viewer, I guess. Better than none, right? So, okay, it's been 11 minutes. Yeah, not much going on. I guess plenty's going on. Pretty soon, I'm going to move out of my 10-foot by 10-foot office, move into a much larger space on the floor above me. In my building, there's a place called Columbus Speech and Hearing. They just went out of business, and they had their administrative offices on the fourth floor. I looked in, peeked through the window, and it looks pretty nice in there. I like that space. Probably cost me thousands of dollars, but I think I'll be able to afford it. Thousands of dollars a month. I think I got it. Be nice because I'm going to be meeting with greedy lizard people in the near future concerning my inventions to license them to them, and it'd be nice having a impressive space for them to come to instead of my little 10-foot by 10-foot office. That's not going to do. They wouldn't take me as serious, man. I'm going to need room for my secretary, my receptionist, my controller. Okay, a controller is the top level accountant in a company. Controller is awesome, yo. Really like the controller. She knows. I swear, the controller knows more about business than the executives. The executives are too concerned with profit maximization. The controller has more level head. She knows more about business in terms of numbers. She knows about costs. She knows how to set an appropriate profit margin. Yeah, she has more wisdom than the executives anymore. So yeah, I gotta get that office, man. Gotta get that Geno's. That's the nicest keyboard you can get, made by Yamaha. Has 800 styles on it. The style is like this. You don't know what a style is? This is a style. You can sing over this. Oh yeah. Hey, singing, we're just singing. We're doing everything so happy. We're doing it alright. Singing, singing, having fun. Everybody's number one, oh yeah. And here's the ending. It's the ending of the song. The ending of the song. Oh yeah. It's a whole song, 800 of them. It has those. That one wasn't as nice, but as you can imagine, a keyboard that costs like 100 times more than this one, it's gonna sound pretty nice. There's 70 times more. Two intros, two endings, and four middle parts. You can make do the math. 2 times 4 is 8 times 2 is 16. You made 16 unique songs with one style, and it comes with 800 of them. And the styles are all high quality, better than that one. Yeah, I need that Genos to make commercials, man, and jingles, and all types of music. Be awesome. So my drafting table came yesterday. I'm working on. I'll be making logos, I believe, for myself and perhaps other companies as well. Here's Hourglass, but making all sorts of art on my drafting table. I'm debating whether or not to have a comic strip. I don't know if I'll do that or not. I'll see if people want a comic strip. It'd be good, high quality. I can do that on my drafting table, new drafting table. I got some 9-volt battery holders coming tomorrow for my hoverboards. Hoverboards are powered by 9-volt battery. Also realized that anti-gravity, you can be able to support thousands of pounds of weight with a 9-volt battery. If you believe that, if you can believe that, and the reason is that gravity is way more stronger than magnetism. So you have these electromagnets inducing anti-gravity fields, and the anti-gravity fields are way strong, able to support thousands of pounds of weight with a 9-volt battery. So that'll be fun. That's good news. One viewer, another said three. No one says one. That's okay. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Nobody's watching me? Come on, people. Come on. I'm entertaining over here. Here's Ariana Grande. She rocks. One at Victoria Justice, but Victoria Justice costs too much. Guess this one was cheaper because it's in style. It just came out with what's it called? Wicked. Here's my Michael sign. It's not on right now because I'm changing the program. Here's my other sign I could use for businesses if I ever consult the small businesses. I don't know if I will anymore since I'm doing such big things. Might not do something. Might not be worth my time to consult the small businesses. This sign is off because I'm changing the format of the show. It's getting more serious. Have funny signs on there like sign message redacted and Taylor Swift said to subscribe to multinational corporation. Not doing that anymore. I see myself talking more now. I'm gonna get my talking more entertaining. Talking is the main attraction of this show. I say awesome things, you know. I'm so wise to make wisdom my top priority. You know, there's an olive tree. I don't know if you can see it. It's a palm tree. I was gonna put something on this board to talk about today. I can't remember what it was. I know something I wanted to say though was that anybody that's doing anything is more likely than not descended from royalty. All right. Today we have all sorts of people doing all sorts of things. I don't think that was always such the case. I believe back in the day, maybe hundreds or thousands of years ago, the only people that were really doing things were royalty. Maybe the reason we have people, all sorts of people doing things now, because back in the day, the royalty mixed with the commoners. So royal blood is all over the place now. Everybody might have royal blood. I don't know, but royal blood is certainly common now. And that's why people, so uh, so-called common people are doing extraordinary things like Elon Musk. You look at Elon Musk's face; it resembles the faces of European royalty. You might even know that he's descended from royalty on that, but or Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Anna Kendrick, Bill Gates. These are all good examples of people with royal facial features, probably descended from royalty. And anyone who's doing something is more likely than not descended from royalty. I'm telling you. What else did I say today? Oh, a penny is like $1 to a person with vast spiritual wealth. Someone who is willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. You know, say had like Adam and Eve. I don't know if Adam and Eve really existed, but let's assume they did for the purposes of this discussion. Adam and Eve or any of the other antediluvians were like superhumans. And if they're around today, they would take off like you never seen before. They all be like billionaires controlling everything. One of them could probably take over the world by themselves because they're so superhuman. Cain built a city by himself. It says in the Bible, so he was off the hook. He was amazing, and you can be similar to that today by making wisdom your top priority. See, it all comes together. I'm telling you, it's been 22 minutes thereabouts. We get any more comments? Can't get a follower. Can get another comment? Come on, people. Entertaining over here. Yeah, a penny is like $1 to a person who has vast spiritual wealth. Someone who is willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Vast spiritual resources. You know a lot about stuff. Have a lot of energy. Willing to do. Able to do. Whatever you need to accomplish your goals. Whatever you need to do. Doing the things you don't want to do. Being an adult is all about doing things that you don't want to do. Alright? You need to understand this. There is an upside to doing things that you don't want to do. Become powerful. Alright? There are lessons to be learned, people. Good information. So I'll probably go into the office tomorrow, work on my inventions. On my multinational corporation headquarters sign came yesterday, so I'll put it up today. Looks pretty snazzy. Looks kind of cheap. Like they cheaped out on the gold, but it does say headquarters instead of my name. So it looks alright. Looks good. I made a short featuring the sign, the insides of my office. Got like 150 views on YouTube. A far cry from the 2,000 views that my grandfather clock video short got. But I haven't posted in several days. My views are down to 0 every day, every hour. It's all good when you say. It's all good. I have so many things going, so many deals cooking. It's all good. I had so much fun, man. Let's see. Whoops. I only want to play original music, so I don't want to get a copyright strike, man. After this, I'll probably go grab a soda late at night. Grab a cherry coke and drive around town. You know how much a cherry coke costs these days? 20 ounces cost like $3.15. Isn't that insane? 10 years ago, it didn't cost cost me what $2 or less than $2, which is still high. It's 20 ounces of soda. You know how much it costs to make? Probably like pennies, man. Prices are ridiculous now. They're just making they're making a killing. They're making way too much money, people. These major corporations, goodness, and it's hurting them because they're not able to afford as much stuff that they could if everybody had low prices. I'm telling you, it's backwards. It's stupid. Sure, might be a billionaire, but like a 1980s billionaire could afford way more than today's billionaires. You know what I mean? Especially a millionaire. Yeah, if you had $1 million in 1980, you'd be set for life. Nowadays, it'll last you maybe a few decades. It's ridiculous. I was looking at rental properties. Rental property in Columbus costs about $350,000, and you get about for 2 units, and might get about 1,200 per unit a month. Comes out to less than 10% APY, annual percentage yield. That's messed up. That's messed up. It depends on when you enter the market, what your APY is, your yield, your yearly return on investment. You enter the market before prices went up, your yield's going to be way higher because you didn't pay that much for your property. That 350,000 property might have cost half that, so you might have a 20% profit margin, yearly profit margin. Yearly return. Money, money, money. It is all about money. For the love of money is the root of all evil. It's ridiculous. People are way too concerned with money. I think the guy at NTB, National Tire and Battery, is trying to rip me off because he tells me I need new brakes. My brakes are worn down 70%. I only have 30% left. I've had these brakes 2 years and they're already worn down. What's that about? The front brakes I've replaced twice already. The rear brakes I've never replaced in 6 or 7 years, 200,000 miles. The rear brakes have never been replaced. The front brakes have been replaced twice already. I don't know. I think something's wrong with the calipers. I asked him about the calipers, and he says, "Oh no, it's normal to replace your brakes every 2 years. Been driving for 30 years. I never had that. Never heard that. It's never happened to me." He gets his brakes replaced every year, he says, for some reason. Like, isn't that expensive, dude? You're a mechanic. You can afford to replace your brakes every year. I think the guy's trying to rip me off. I don't know. Got about a minute and a half left. There was something I was going to put on this whiteboard to talk about. I can't remember what it was. Dang it. Anything else going on? It warmed up, thank goodness. It did, in fact, warm up. It was in the 60s today, Columbus, Ohio. That was nice. Didn't have to wear my overcoat. Been warm the past several days. Loving it. It's awesome. Thank goodness. Do not mess with the cold. The cold tastes nasty. Alright? Do not mess with cold. Yeah. Alright now. So nearing the end of the program. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. I had so much fun entertaining you. Hope you had fun too. Most importantly, I hope this show gave you more energy so that you have energy to work tomorrow. That is the goal of the show. I'll be streaming Sunday through Thursday at least at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. For half an hour at first. Eventually, extend it to a full hour to get more entertainment. Thank you for all for tuning in. Have an amazing day or night. I will talk to you later. Goodbye.